get in here, Gina?
Yeah.
We got an extra chair right there.
Yeah, come on. Come on, put your feet.
Good evening, good night, good morning. Because we all over the globe, Miss Annette. So.
Hello.
Yeah. Welcome to Fierce Friday on a Saturday. Let me first apologize. I've been under the weather, if you haven't seen on my feed. Still am. But the show must go on. Miss Annette, how you been feeling?
I've been under the weather too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we both been under the weather.
Okay. We got Miss Gina over there being DJ, playing some slow jams.
Gina in the background.
What song was that?
Ringtone.
Oh, that's the name of it, a ringtone. I don't know why my little thing's green. I'm like, they just changed all of a sudden. We're gonna allow everybody to come in here for a brief moment. All right, we can all sit together. This is this show is gonna be about pain again. This is a part 2. Hopefully you guys saw the first one, and we have a lot of, I think that's probably 80% of, would you agree with that, 80% of our issue with MS pain?
Yeah. 8 or 9.
8 or 90, and then, oh Lord, ooh. I don't like listening to myself, Miss Virginia.
Okay. Well, I just stroke that on there.
All right, Miss Walker. Hey, Miss Walker, how you doing? And then we got Miss Jackie up here. Hey, Miss Jackie.
Hey, Miss Mom.
Miss Jackie.
Hello, Miss Walker. 90%.
Yeah, see, 90%. Miss Walker agreed with us, 90%. I'm gonna start playing some music at the beginning of the show. Miss Gina just then sat up here and got my mind all juiced up for some music. I thought we were finna start jamming, start bringing out the 2-step, the line dances, the drop it like it's hot or something like that.
Go boy. You probably won't get back up. Don't drop it like it's hot now.
Miss Gina on me. Miss Gina, you trying to get me to twerk right here, girl? Oh. Scott, pain and fatigue, biggest issue.
Okay.
Hey, Andrew, we from Britain. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, see, told you all over the world, girl.
Got
see?
you, I'm telling you.
See, we got warriors in different area codes, girl. Countries and everything. Let me see. So we have been. Let me get about 2 minutes, guys. Now Miss Gina want to come in. She's late.
Why she want to even come? She late.
She late. Late.
Oh my God, you late setting the thing up, Gina.
Thank you, Miss Gina, for bringing your tripod. Cause I'm kind of behind. If y'all don't see a lot of energy from me, guys, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm under the weather still. I'm trying to.
Mr. Merrick. Miss Jasmine. I'm sorry. I thought that was James. I ain't said nothing that you. I'm looking on the wall talking.
What? No, you better come on up here, girl. All right, so let's go ahead and start. So pain. I've recently come across a couple of MS warriors in groups where we talk about, that word pain fluently, in just groups, period, and warriors that are not in groups, even in the doctor's offices, you can hear them talking about pain, right?
Yeah.
How's your pain?
Well, last week it was kind of rough.
Kind of rough.
Yeah, you know, I had that MS hug.
Oh yeah, I knew we were talking about something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has anybody had the MS hug?
Yeah, Mr. Net want to know if has anybody had MS hugs, and if you're not sure what an MS hug is kind of like can they rub it down in your ribs like somebody giving you a real like a bear hug, and mine is kind of like mine was if I turn a little bit, it was
that's what mine was. And it don't seem to want to leave.
Yeah. Kind of, to be funny, it kind of reminds you of gas.
It does.
But
it won't move.
But I could never get mine to come out, so I kind of feel bad.
No, I ain't gonna get no kids. Okay.
Let's see. That's the only thing I hate about the different. It's a lag. So
yeah.
I've noticed that watching it, and so if we don't say anything about your comment, and it's like we have another phone set up so we can see your comments, cause I can't see the comment all the way over the screen over there. It's because it's a lag in it, so don't think we're ignoring you guys. But all right, so I was going over some information, this and that, and it said, why am I inflicted with this pain? And we already know, the pain that we're receiving is I'm not going to say solely based off of MS. It's, I think that's the confusion about what we don't understand about MS. MS actually conflicts a lot of stuff that's going on with us that causes the other symptoms to cause us problems. It's kind of like a dang, I was going to say something. It's like having one of them bad kids, and baby kids, a bully, some sort, just going around just messing with all the kids, basically causing problems. So MS is just is a conflicting parasite in a sense, and because people. If you actually hear about somebody dying due to MS, it's because of complications.
Yes.
It's actually, it ain't that MS itself killed it. It's, MS caused, you have the misfiring, the signals and stuff in your nerves, and especially. Don't get me started with the treatments we take that sit up and cause us to our kidneys to fail, and livers and all this stuff, and so
strokes, heart attacks.
We ain't had nobody tell us if they ever had any MS hugs. Maybe our feed ain't showing up or what, but Give me 1 second here. Did you just? Oh, I thought you yawned. Don't start missing that. I'm gonna start yawning them already.
Now I got a lot of energy now. No yawn, no yawn. But you know, we don't really deal with a lot of pain with MS. You just don't.
We don't.
No,
don't think so?
you know, aches. You might have aches or something like that, but not really pains. The only worst pain that I have had since I had MS, and that's been 15 years, that's 15 years now, was that MS hood. Now that's the only pain that I can truly say that I have had.
Okay.
Okay, here's one that say,
Mr. Scott says, I get the hugs worse when I'm out in public. And is it like, Scott, is it like with movement, when walking and whatnot? Because mine, I wouldn't say mine was only like in public. Mine actually was everywhere. It's just depending on how I turn.
when you're laying down and you try to turn, oh, you gotta holler, oh, you know there go that pain.
That why you had to sound like that?
That's the pain, okay? And you don't know whether it's a muscle spasm or what's going on.
Yeah, because
We know that it's hurting.
Because I'm having spasms. That's actually what my issue has been this week. The fatigue and spasms. I've actually haven't had spasms like this since like before I got onto Saturday. But you know, I changed to this chemo, and I only get this chemo like twice a year. So I'm not sure if that the dosage is strong enough for that in-between point. Hello, Miss Jalissa. And Scott.
Hello, Miss Mason.
It jumps on you. It jumps on you surprisingly.
It does.
You're right.
It does. It will hit you. It doesn't matter.
And
like you say, like one of the baby kids.
yeah,
right?
yeah. It just come out of nowhere. You sitting up here, all the kids in the classroom, and you talking to everybody. You got this one child that's sitting up here you just won't be still, or might be still for a brief moment, and then
There you go.
they just jump up and act like they crazy. But which I'm glad you stated how you was talking about your pain. And that's what confuses people. Like you haven't felt that type of pain in about 15 years.
No.
So I talked to a couple of people the other day where it's constant. They waking up in pain. And so we can't put a handle on
How it's going to be at.
yeah. And so I think this is the hardest thing about this illness, because you can't address it correctly when so many people are having so many different symptoms in so many different ways. Like if you can hit breast cancer with possibly the same chemo in 50 different individuals, versus even though we have a lot of people on the same MS treatment, every single person, it affects them differently. Jalissa, do you think your pain in summertime is due to the fact that you just want to get out there and sunbathe? You trying to get all that vitamin D from taking from everybody? But you told me you got to take your umbrella out there, and then, you know, maybe your summer pains won't be so much.
Yeah, and her legs. Are they like cramps?
No, you sure?
spasm.
Didn't you say y'all taking a trip?
Yeah, I'm going to July.
July? What's that?
They don't know.
Why you ain't taking why you ain't taking them?
Vacation.
She won't take y'all. I'm sorry, guys. We
Getting off the subject now.
We ain't getting off the subject because
You're right,
I'm trying to figure out.
Spasm.
We're trying to figure out your trip is gonna be in the summertime, right?
Yes.
That's the summertime.
Yes.
Who you going with? You?
Anyway.
So we are getting off subject here.
Then do this talk show. You know that. Anyway. Cramps and burning. That's what Jalissa said, cramps and burning.
I haven't had a full night's sleep in years due to the pain and spasm. Scott, man, we must be brothers. Cause that's some of the reasons why I can't sleep as well, and I try to find things to do while I'm woke to try to get my mind off of it. And sometimes I find myself talking to people, or doing projects like what I'm doing now. So getting your mind off of stuff, putting your mind on different things can kind of take your mind away from what you're feeling, with the pain and whatnot. So I'm not sure what you have at your disposal over there in Britain. I know everything is totally opposite, or I'm not even gonna say opposite. It's just, especially with the dialect. The dialect is different. Yes, that does contribute to the fatigue, but it just really depends on what you are doing. I know, not asking you to go out and run and get on the bicycle or lift weights, or maybe it's just something like fixing on something or creating something. Heck, I know a lot of us don't like reading, but taking time out to read,
Reading will contribute to fatigue, okay?
Well,
it will. Believe me, I tried it. And I used to love to read. And the book ended up on my chest on the other side of the bed, other side of the couch, okay?
That's just you get sleepy. I don't think that could be fatigue.
Man. That is fatigue.
Oh, I totally agree. Scott says focusing on other things does keep me sane. See? And that's hard for a lot of us to do. Let's see.
It's hard to focus on something else when you're fatigued. Because when you're fatigued, you're just going to fall on over and go sleep. Okay, you're not going to focus on nothing else but that sleep.
Yeah.
And you know that. Especially if you sitting on the side of your bed and you fatigued, what you going to do? Fatigue versus the bed. What you going to do?
Tell me what you would do first.
I'm going to choose the bed. I'm going to go on fatigue on out.
You're going to go ahead and fatigue on out?
Yeah, I shouldn't, but hey.
I have problems with my eyes. And Mr. Jalil, so what problems are you having with your eyes while I sit and tell my side of fatigue in the bed story? I forgot we talked about this, steroids for your eyes. How many times, I can't remember how many times you have to use the drops. But Miss Annette, what did you say while we waiting for Miss Mason?
What did I say?
About your fatigue. You say you fatigue on the bed.
Yeah, if you got the bed right there, you're going to sit right here and you fatigue. Then you go to that bed, you're going to fatigue on it,
So you're going to go and get in the bed.
Yeah, you just you shouldn't do it, but
Well,
you know, what would you do?
well, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I think Wednesday. Oh, it might have been Wednesday.
Anytime. We're not talking about Wednesday now.
No,
Okay.
man. Listen to my story now.
Okay.
Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
On the side of the bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the fatigue
Right.
hit me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about you, when I go to sleep, I'm out. Dead weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on the side of my bed,
So you want
cause my head is kind of heavy, and so like that, my dead weight kind of, instead of taking me to my bed, which is this way, my dead weight took me to the floor that way. Yeah, you see my little spot right here? Yeah, I got a carpet burn because I slid across the floor.
See, I get in the middle of my bed. See, not to go one side.
Well, see, I was sitting on the side of the bed.
You're on some side of the bed.
But I was trying to do a project.
Oh, man.
Well, Ms. Mason said that's needed until they stop my and I seen that I seen a little laughing face go across the screen. And whoever laughing at me, I think I might know who it is, but that's okay.
You know, I had that problem in this eye right here. Mine would just twist.
Twitch.
Yeah.
And I feel bamboozled about that because, you know, old folks used to say when your eye twitch,
you're going to get happy.
You're going to get happy.
That's right,
you're
when
going to
you
get
get
some
happy.
money. And come to find out, it ain't no but MS.
You know what? I only find out if it's your right eye, you get happy. If your left eye, you're going to get sad.
Yeah.
So it was my right eye, and I was like, man, I'm going to get happy. I wish I'd get happy. But you know, it kept on going on. I just asked the doctor for some medicine. Will you please give me something for this eye? Okay, or either I just wear a patch over it.
There ain't nothing happy about your eye doing this.
I be in the store trying to, at the restaurant, trying to order my food. Right. And I'm like, man, I hope there ain't anything gonna work in my eye. Look, I'm trying to read, and then and check this out, and then this right here gonna go to run out water.
Does anybody have a story before we really get into, you know, me or Mr. Net talking a little bit more about pain and whatnot? Do anybody have a story that they would like to come up and be a little guest tonight? Let me know throughout the show, and I'll see if Facebook would allow me to bring y'all up, because Facebook been acting a little crazy here lately.
Yeah,
they've been like picking and choosing who they want me to bring up. So it's not me not wanting to allow certain people up, or, you know, picking and choosing. It's just Facebook want to act crazy. So, but let's see.
Hey, Real. How are you?
Yeah, Mr. Brown,
Yeah,
I'm glad to see you
Brown.
up here.
All right.
Donnie Green.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right there. Donnie Green. Say hey.
Hey, Donnie. Cuz. All right now.
That's your cousin. Hey, Mr. Dunn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so.
All right, Real.
All right, Miss Jalessa says,
Oh.
my fatigue is taking control of my life right now. I just woke up from a 4-hour nap. I as well, so I do totally understand. And we
Julius, are you taking anything for your eye? besides the steroid drops. Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda. Now, guys, have you noticed that we're motivated and we feel most connected to the stories of people who have tried with dying hardships, failed miserably, and have yet dared to rise up? Meaning like how you guys are connecting with just with things that we're doing and stuff, or what I talk about at times. And Ms. Jalessa says, no, that's it. So yeah, she just.
I've used the drops once upon a time, Jalessa.
She said it works too.
But the drops didn't work with me.
And see, that goes back to the thing is, and that's why we can't, and I find this happening where someone says, hey, this is what I'm trying and this is what I'm doing. And hey, Jason, how are you? And we kind of knock each other. And that's not right. You know, someone just giving you possibly what their opinion about something, or just friendly advice. Sometimes we have a tendency of snapping, well, that, Miss Annette didn't have that response, but it just made me think about how when someone says, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, it just doesn't work for other people. And that's why we ask, what are you taking? What are you doing? How are you sleeping, or how are you working, or if you're working at all, or if you're sleeping at all, or if your pain is affecting you worse than it is affecting me, because my pain might not be, well, as I just learned, my pain is totally different than Miss Annette. And so we have to pay attention to that when we're helping each other. We got to be mindful of the fact being that we're just really trying. Well, I ain't gonna say we are. What we need to do is help each other out, and just sometimes just listen before
we accuse each other.
Yeah, we accuse each other, or trying to downsize or downplay what's going on with each other. She wants to know what you're taking for your MS.
Zimbrida. That's the injection I do once a month. Zimbrida.
Mm-hmm. Who comes up with these names?
Your doctor in Atlanta came up with that one too.
But name?
But you know what? You know who's the chemistry in Atlanta? No, Thrower.
No.
At the shelter.
Mm-hmm. No.
But he's one of the chemistries.
Oh,
he's an MS doctor also.
For real?
But he's the one who worked with the pharmaceuticals and all that comes up with the different medications. He's not in our building though.
Oh, okay.
He's in the other building.
Yeah, I know about the Shepherd building up in Atlanta, but I've never, let me tell the story. Actually, I've been there.
Leave that alone.
But like we're so used to, and we get drawn into, well, the outside world from our community can get drawn into how we're feeling, or what a fellow patient might be describing what they're going through. And
it's fairly new, Jalisa.
Hey, Miss Kim.
Hey, Cheryl. That's my homegirl. You don't want this Cheryl. You don't know Cheryl.
Yeah. Nobody got to know Cheryl. How you don't know Cheryl?
You don't know Cheryl.
Yeah, how you don't know Miss Palmer? Me and Miss Palmer went to school together.
You and Miss Palmer did not go to school because I went to school with Miss Palmer, okay?
So how you know? I could be your age. How you know how old I am? Have you asked me how old I am?
You need to know, okay.
Okay.
Hey, Kim.
Yeah, Jason says doctors make up these names to make themselves look smart. You know what, Jason? I can agree with that because when I try to say them, I feel dumb as heck sometimes.
So, Lisa, you know my daughter Kimberly?
No, she's just being polite and saying hello.
How you know?
Because Miss Jalissa over in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Kim ain't no starting up on you. Don't know that.
And she might.
I don't mind.
Miss Mason takes Abanex.
Does it help, Jalissa? Because I think sometimes mine's working, sometimes it don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I just take mine.
I thought mine was working, but it's just starting to feel like I'm in my second month here, and yeah, my spasm is coming. Something I haven't felt in years.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Lisa, and you gotta let me know when you want me to do that show of yours. I know you're busy, and you just need to let me know. Oh, I didn't even read. See, that's what happened when you don't read. You're going on air soon. Yeah, just hit me up. I don't mind doing it again. But what I've basically been trying to do with this pain series is just explain how our pain can be more than just a struggle. It can also be something deeper, and with connecting with ourselves, as in, come on.
It can also take us down deeper than we let it take us down. You know, we have to fight it deeper.
And that's what I'm basically saying, as in, you know, it's bringing you down so far to possibly to your lowest, and you know, again, goes right back to hitting on that, makes you the depression.
The depression.
We shouldn't
even let that cross our mind. Depression. No.
Just think, if you can sit up here and survive, which I know we cannot stand going through pain like this so much, but just think that you're still getting up the next day and you are going through that and you're fighting it. That makes you a warrior in itself, which makes you a very, very strong individual. And I don't think we really look at that. And if you can just sit back and just look at yourself in that deeper connection of, I just survived another day. I can't say that you will be sane, but it says something about yourself, and I think we look past. You know, I really think we look past that, and that's sad, and we shouldn't. And Jalessa, that being R is the best, cause progressive is not good for us. Anybody in progressive, you know, doctors try to just call it quits or just basically watch us as, you our, spirit and life and soul and everything else just goes,
I don't even want to know what.
progressive.
I don't want to know whether I'm progressive. I'm RRMS. I don't want to know none of. Okay, long as I'm doing as well as I'm doing, I'm gonna keep on going.
You're gonna keep on going. And
yes.
You know what? That might be how we need to look at
Yes.
everything because once we start looking at all. Somebody told me that don't never say that I have MS. Just say the doctors diagnosed me
with MS. Okay, but as far as all this and 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, that's it. Okay, I don't want to know about it. Hey, Diane.
And yes, Miss Diane, we were. How are you, Miss Lady? And I'm still waiting for somebody to pop up and say, hey, I want to come on and talk about what I go through on a daily basis with my pain. And I ain't got that button yet, or anybody to pop up and ask. And maybe I ain't seen it. Let me see.
Nobody want to talk to you right now.
Nobody don't want to talk to me, really? Nobody want to talk to me?
Don't you see?
Lord have mercy, nobody want to talk to us. Mr. Jason says, I love it when the two of you talk like that. It looks like another version of The View. Well, sir, the view has nothing on me and this and that.
This is the MS program. We won't even say The View.
Isn't that? Why your apples look like plum?
See, I started nice.
Where you get these from? They're so small.
Oh, Diane, did you pray for us, girl?
Miss Keith always pray for us. That's why.
Yes, Lord. That's why
our stuff goes as good as it goes.
Exactly. Diane, do you want to come up? Oh, my God. Just left church.
We love Miss Keith. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta eat. I love food.
But anyway,
Diane's multitasking. Diane's always multitasking.
Okay, Miss Keys.
That's true. All right. So,
what motivated anyone with MS? Why do you keep going? Which is good, but why do you keep going? That now that you know that you have MS?
Why you keep going?
Because I do not want to let MS get me down and no other symptoms.
Girl, tell me about it. Me personally, I keep going because I got young kids, and I got 3. Well, my oldest is 21, then I got a 20, and then I got one just turned 19. I mean, not 19. My 19-year-old just turned 20 today.
Oh, today?
Today's her birthday. And then I have a 17-year-old.
Happy birthday.
And then Kadeja.
Happy birthday, Kadeja.
And then I have a 17-year-old. And then, And then I have... And then
Diane says she'll come. Invite Diane. Okay, invite Diane.
Oh, Diane, you want to come?
Diane want to come. Invite Diane. Because you just...
Y'all don't want me to talk about my 8 kids?
Oh, you ain't got no
I got 8 kids. Yeah, I got 8 kids. I love my kids. 5 biological, and
Okay, Ron.
I adopt 1, and I have 2 from my previous marriage. Let's see. Dang. I forgot Miss Diane's name just that quick. I'm sorry, Miss Diane.
Diane, you forgot your name. Type your name down up and forward. What's your last name?
I just sent one.
Okay.
Miss Gina. You
Gina.
scared me, girl. You scared me when you came around that corner.
You what you?
Oh, Lord.
Exactly.
What you do?
You did that.
What you do? What you do? Listen that. You must.
Okay.
Well, Jason, what you asked me? I must love kids. I had to love kids if I got 8 kids, bro. Yeah, I love kids. Actually, I love family. I love the idea of family.
So do I, but I am a tree.
Okay, you want to know what? Okay, let's jump off a subject just for 1 second. We'll just jump off a subject just for 1 second, right?
Jesus.
What happened with that situation, so we can bury it, is because a lot of people say, "What? You don't know?
Jason started that out.
You don't know what it? You don't know how you get kids? Yes, I do know how I get kids, but
I don't know how you.
You know, when you sit up here and you think that somebody tell you that you're going to be with them for the rest of your life, you don't sit up here and think that you're going to be with somebody else.
What Diane say?
Bond, it didn't go right. Send me something. Send me a, I did an invite, Miss Diane. Send me a request. I'm actually not seeing a little camera beside your little icon, and that might be the case. I don't know what's wrong with Facebook. Facebook just don't want to, yeah. I spelled your name right. I was just playing. But I did send you an invite. And, Miss Jalessa, my children, but they are, oh, hold on, let me go back because you might have said something. Oh, no. Like, her kids are all adults, so I'm starting a new chapter, my life post-grown kids, and I am so trying to get, I'm kind of halfway there, but they're not in the house with me, so I guess I'm still doing a new chapter. And see, you got grown kids, right?
Oh, I'm not grown.
All your kids grown?
I only got 3.
You only got 3.
I only got 3.
Why you keep you suck?
Oh, you can add to it.
What's up with this only?
Anyway.
Huh? It's okay. You know what? Y'all can sit up here and talk about me.
Okay, Ron.
Talk about me.
We still friends, okay?
Oh, you ain't getting rid of me like that just because I got 8 kids.
Okay. Oh.
And I only have 2.
You know what? Them people that don't want to be in the video sit up here. Let's see. They can't join your broadcast at the time. Miss Diane, they sit up here talking about you can't join the broadcast at the time. Tap interviewer. Oh, Mr. Crap. Woo! Lord Jesus.
Have mercy, Lord.
I can't.
What are
You
you? Lisa, girl, you got it going on.
Well, I'm trying to. It won't. Oh Lord. Mr. Nate, you better leave me alone.
Hey, Tanya.
Miss Kitty from
There she go. Hey, Tanya.
Hey, Miss Kitty.
Hey,
Hey.
what
Girl,
y'all
you
mean
stay-
I can't join?
You say
He was
What?
he was about to go, Diane.
you
Oh,
you saved the show every time.
well, I aim to please.
What happened?
I aim to please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just mean it that way.
All right, girl. There you go. You been doing
Ah,
okay?
yeah, I'm exhausted.
Oh,
Yeah, I am really exhausted.
girl, you had a good time at church, didn't you?
Well, I've been there twice today, so yeah,
Yeah.
I guess yeah, it was nice.
So your fatigue hitting in, huh? Are you in pain?
Not now. I was, so I had to hit the bottle. So I'm good right now, but I know it's coming later. But
It's okay, Diane. It's okay.
What bottle you hit?
oh, the pill bottle, not the mother bottle.
Uh,
I got some of them too, but I don't want to hit them. Not yet anyway.
No,
I
Diane.
don't what. Well,
Tell
you know,
her your
I
love.
got a little bit of everything here.
Okay.
You know, you know, I got a little bit of everything. So I don't let no pain get to me. Not for long anyway. I know how to take care of it.
well, Miss Keys, I understand, girl, because sometimes you have to have different um, options.
Yeah,
Baby,
different methods.
disposal. Yeah, see, man. What?
You know what? I can only see you and that. I can't see Ron. I see a big screen of me. I don't want to look at me.
And you tired of looking at me, right?
No, I don't know how to change it.
Hold
If
up.
I touch,
What
if
you
I
say?
touch his, huh?
What you say? You see?
I see a big screen of me, a half a screen of me, and the other half I see a net, a half of a net, and I don't see you at all. I only see your arm.
It's because it's sideways, and when it's sideways, it How about now? Can you
Am
see
I
all?
si- I can. It's better. Am I sideways or you sideways?
Well, yeah. There you go. You need to stay like that.
It's okay. I'm good.
Yeah. All I saw was your teeth a
Yeah.
minute ago. That's all I can see.
She, she's short anyway, so you should be able to see her.
You know what?
Uh,
You know,
I see her teeth and I see your arm. So, and I see that apple.
I don't got a
I
10.
You,
Yeah,
Diane,
look like it.
We got we got no other light in here. We got no light. Cause we dark. See, look. I mean, there's
Yeah,
nothing
y'all
wrong with
are pretty
don't
dark.
get me wrong, cause there ain't nothing wrong with being dark, but we kind of dark. The only thing you can really see is my shiny head, like a Mr. Clean.
Yeah, you're right. Well, don't feel bad. I'm bald headed too, so don't worry. Don't feel bad.
I got on this black shirt, like like I'm in shadow.
damn, like
Oh,
you
that's
a
my
ninja.
This is my MS shirt. Y'all see my MS shirt? Oh shit!
Lord,
Yeah, that's nice.
that's real nice.
Yes, maybe if I turn this way.
Hey,
No,
we
no, that didn't work. Well, that lost me.
I'm not, I'm not sure how many people are located in Albany, which it still shouldn't matter because I'm promoting. Um, we should be doing any type of walk that we can in any state that in city that we're in. So, but if you guys can, if you want to come from California on over here, that's fine. Or if you can jump on Mr. Scott on a plane from Britain and come over for this little, maybe like I think what we're doing it for about 3 hours, maybe about 3 hours. A 3 hour walk and then jump back on the red eye and return back to Britain. Then by all means, sir, bring it on. Come on out, because April the 14th up here at Friendship, we're going to be having the second Albany MS walk-a-thon, and we might just have booths where we're gonna have Miss Diane. Did you leave?
She'll be
No,
North Carolina. Down here from North Carolina.
I'm here.
Oh, your screen went black. That's why I was saying. But
I was fixing it.
we're gonna have a walk-a-thon. We're gonna have a couple of people walking with cell phones, taking calls and donations and stuff. You know, like how they have the thon thing on TV, or the people be up in the little booth and they be waiting for folks to call, and they be having like the special.
Oh, that's nice.
Miss Keys, I was just playing.
Oh, you real for real? Man, you really got me psyched up. I was coming there, but I ain't coming now.
You know what? You know.
But you got this pain that I be suffering. I have to laugh. That's my medication.
You don't laugh on nothing like that, though.
But no, I was just playing. I was saying we're having a walk on the 14th, seriously, and here in Albany, Georgia.
Thank you, Jason.
If you don't know where it's at, please look it up on the map. Miss Gina, you ain't bring no flyer, did you? In the car. All right. Well, Miss Gina goes and get the information so that I can
and she's gonna come and hold it up for us
here, so I can tag it here in the showing.
Well, I decided what I'm gonna do.
What you gonna do, ma'am?
You'll be here.
I'm gonna make me a sign and put on my T-shirt, and I'm gonna walk in North Carolina.
Hey,
I don't care if I'm walking by myself. It don't bother me.
You know what, Miss Keys, you have an idea there. Where how you know what? Look, Miss Keys just thought on the idea, y'all. If you can't make it April the 14th, what you do is you just get your little camera, your selfie camera, you turn it on, you put on an MS shirt or an orange shirt, and you just start walking, and you say you're walking for an Albany MS walk.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You get what I'm saying? So, and that's Miss Keys' idea. I'm getting too excited, girl. Man, you got to. It's serious. Oh, you know what? And this pain stuff is it's this pain thing. Wait, hold on, Miss Annette. Hold on, just hear me out. See, all of us going through this pain stuff, and we ain't talking about it, right?
No, because the doctor said you got MS, you don't have pain. Why talk about it?
Tanya said she's in North Carolina too.
Who?
Tanya.
Oh, Tanya's in North Carolina. Y'all need to get up together, Miss.
Tanya in North Carolina.
Yeah, I know she way in the mountains.
Oh.
She is up there.
See, I did Tennessee for a little bit, for a couple of days, and the mountains there is a little too much for me.
Yeah.
I'm scared of heights, and when you ride down a highway, street, and you got a sign saying "Watch out for falling rocks."
There ain't no rocks on the maybe found another.
Right.
We'll be found good. All right.
But Ron,
Yeah. Huh?
no, I've been to several MS doctors, and I tell you, I am so dumb coming out of their office before I was going in. Now, they told me a couple things. They said the people that have MS do not have pain, period.
And
That's
I've
the
heard.
first thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, say it again.
Okay. The second thing they said is when I was on the medicine, the injections, and I told them that I felt better on the medicine, they told me that there is no way that I felt, oh, you guys, I can see you. They they said, hey, y'all look kind of good tonight. Well, it went back black, but anyway, they said that there was no way that I was feeling a difference from the medicine because the medicine ain't supposed to make you feel good. It's supposed to stop like new lesions from, appearing. So I'm like, if the medicine is not helping me, what the heck you giving it to me for?
Exactly.
So guess what? In the trash it went. I ain't taking that stuff. There's nothing wrong with my brain or any of my organs. Why should I take something that y'all don't know about and give me a brain infection? This is for me only. Now, I ain't trying to tell nobody to stop taking their medicine. I'm talking about me. And I feel good not taking it. At least my brain feels good. My mind feels good. No, but seriously, now why if it don't make you feel any better, why do you take it?
If the name's broke,
Don't fix it.
Well, I can't. Okay, let me say it like this. Some, I would say some, because still, because we're all different individuals. Some,
Right.
They are preventive from making you worse, and it's still you have to it's sad that we have to go through like 50 different darn medicines before we find actual preventive medication, which makes a person kind of like yourself. And I understand, if it's going to make me feel the way that I'm feeling, and I feel better without taking it, then, like you say, in the trash it goes. But what you have to be mindful of, and I think that you are, Miss Keys, but I don't know about a lot of other people who decide to say, well, I'm not going to, I'm trying to, it's background music. I'm sorry, guys. But you have to be mindful when you're not taking anything that it's a possible plummet rate of you getting worse. Now, with that being said, I've found myself with trying to start eating right, and because I've taken myself off a lot of my medications, which I've heard after taking it for a long period of time for pain, well, your kidney this and your liver this, it might be going out, so we gotta do blood tests just to keep an eye out on it. And I'm 38 and I don't want to be on dialysis. I've seen too many people of mine go due to that, and so I'm trying to change my dieting habit. Even though you guys just see me eat a cookie, it's not perfected just yet, but and I've seen when I was in Atlanta before I moved, I talked to a couple of people that are not taking medications at all. And like Ms. Keys said, I ain't telling no, and I'm saying it contrary, I ain't telling nobody not to stop taking their medication.
Right.
It's just people that come across in passing where I don't take a treatment. What I'm doing is I'm eating healthy and taking one person was talking about herbs and all this stuff, and the type of doctor that they was talking that they were going to specialize in herbs and whatnot. So I don't think my train of thought going out the side. We get so wrapped up. We get so wrapped up in these medications only because the doctors only give us these options. Kind of like how we're sitting and we're realizing that these strands of weed, there's so many of them that are out there that help so many parts, and you can actually mix them together to make this other type of concoction that might cancel out a lot of things that you're going through. And but they're so reluctant to make it legal only because they don't have any control over it. But you see all the commercials about the medication that we're on with at the end of the commercial, you have all this long list of side effects. And and it's nothing that we can really, I'm not going to say it's nothing that we can't do about it, because like how you just said, in the trash it goes. But it just really boils down to you doing your research. And
Right.
Jaleesa said the same thing.
What about what? I gotta go back through my feeds. Hold on.
Well, I can't see what nobody's saying anyway, so I'm all messed up.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Say cookie.
I can't entertain that for me. Like Miss Mason was saying, one day at a time.
Yeah.
And we have to start motivating each other. We all go through this like day on day severe, pain and whatnot. And kind of like how I get a call from Miss Keys from time to time, and Miss Annette wakes me up and fusses at me, which I enjoy that, because it lets me know that I do have another mother figure that's on me, and there's nothing just because it lets me know that I do have another mother figure that's on me. And where that coming from? Hey, Miss Keys.
Yes,
Because I hear myself on your phone.
I know you did.
Oh, okay.
I turned it off.
Oh, that scared me, because I'm trying to figure out where that come from.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. So that goes to show you don't do nothing. You don't think nobody know what you're doing.
Thank you, Tanya.
See, I was trying to say I can't see what nobody is saying. So I was putting it on my phone so I can at least see what somebody's saying. And then I heard, but what?
Yeah, that's exactly what we have to do here too.
Diane.
She said to make Miss Keys get off.
She done got out.
Ooh, wee. You just made Miss Keys get off.
Why did she get out?
What you do to Miss Keys? What was that for? What you trying to say she knows?
Oh, Tanya. I'll just mess with Diane.
Lord, going sat up here and sending people off. All right, so Our multiple sclerosis awareness walk, like I said, is on a Saturday, April 14th. So please, guys, put that on your calendar so that if you're not here, we totally understand, but we should get hashtags, MS awareness walk Albany. Remember that. And I'm gonna start promoting this like hashtag MS awareness walk Albany, and y'all gonna be walking with y'all camera, even if it's just in the living room, going around the table in a circle.
And
Don't get too dizzy, and we're gonna be looking for why we walking, because we can check our Facebook feed, and so I know y'all can do it. We all can do it, and
We'll be looking for 'em.
wouldn't you think that'd be a cool idea that everybody can? I don't even know why nobody thought about that. Why everybody can't just walk on the same day? You know, it's gonna be at different times because we're in different time zones. But
time sniffing.
that would be like one cool thing, and I think that we can do something similar to that on the 14th. Our walk is going to start at 8:30. So, if anybody in Albany that's listening to this, it's going to be at 8:30 until 12 p.m. And like I said, it's going to be at the Friendship Missionary Baptist Church over at 500 Pine Avenue, Albany, Georgia. And 400, 500, 400.
What?
It's going to be 400 Pine Avenue, all right? Judge me, please. That was a video typo. So, but it's 400 Pine Avenue, Albany, Georgia, and you can sign up online. Yes, you can, sir. You can most definitely live feed while you're walking. And that's what I'm saying, that would be so cool. And you hashtag it MS Awareness Walk Albany, so that GA, because you know it's a capital, how you pronounce it?
Georgia.
No. We're Albany, but it's Ebony. Ebony, New York. It's Ebony, New York. But we're Albany. So you would want to say Albany GA. So let me let me go back. Hashtag MS Awareness Walk Albany GA, so that we can sit up here and pull it up, and we can do like so we can timeline and whatnot. But you can go sign up at mswalkalbanygeorgia.com. Even though you're not here, just the fact that you're signing up is very important to us. Let us know that everybody in our community is supporting each other, because I am trying to make it a point to at least do another walk in another city close by, which more likely is right now is going to be Albany. I'm not sure if Tallahassee is going to have one, but I'm going to try. I'll walk from 9 until...
Okay, time session with Diane.
Oh, that's so sweet. Look at that stuff like that. Just make me want to cry.
You got already. Don't cry. You all right?
No. It just brings tears to my eyes, and I'm being serious. It just makes you want to hug. But I'm just saying, because this is what I'm saying. So, you know, this right here just make you take you. This is what I meant with talking to Scott earlier, how you need to, how you get over pain to a degree is stepping out into something else. And it's just like any, like, prescription drug that you take.
Hey, Donetta.
Donetta? That's
Donetta.
Why are you messing up people's names? Yeah. You come off the high, because, you know, after you get finished doing something, and then the fatigue the fatigue is like you come down, and so that's like everything. That's when you just really need to go lay down and go to sleep.
Fatigue.
Yeah, go lay down and go to sleep.
You don't even have to choose then.
And then when you wake up, then you go and jump into something else. Because we don't really need to get too wrapped up. I know a lot of us
no, we don't.
get a little wrapped up in too much medication.
Exactly.
We tend to what's that word?
Take too much of it, get addicted to it.
Yeah, we get addicted to it.
Mm-hmm.
And the pharmaceutical people know we're going to get addicted to this
That's
stuff.
why they bring it down here to us, to the doctors, and then the doctor prescribe it for us.
So to kind of wrap this up, the decisions you take is the life we live, right? If you're down, gather yourself. If you're hunted by your past, summon courage. In everything, pray for strength, for grace to rise up. You are writing a story of love, humility, and courage, right? So during your days of pain, and you just feel like there's nothing else that you can do to get past it, just call somebody. Again,
text somebody.
Like I've passed around this little hotline, little number. I think we're just scared to reach out.
We've got to overcome it.
What you say, we gotta overcome it?
We got to overcome it.
Listen, that we will. We will listen that.
We will.
I have anything.
We will overcome it.
I'm finna start going knocking on folks' doors.
You gonna knock on the door? I'm gonna drive you.
You gonna drive me?
Yeah, I'm
You
driving.
might not make it.
You know what? I'm gonna drive while you want.
Can you drive?
Mm-hmm.
The last time you drove?
Oh, that's fine, yeah.
Well, last time you drove, isn't it?
Last year.
Last year. You drove last year for
Yeah, it's okay.
Miss
Who you talking about? Time.
Miss Tanya says she loves to talk, but she's scared to take the first step. This, let me see here. Oh, talking about some tagging somebody. Well, somebody got to take the first step. I've been taking the first step a lot, so somebody need to take the following step.
I don't want to know about the paper Virginia went to the car again.
Oh, that I've already talked about it, and we come up with a great idea.
Damn, where you been?
Yeah. Miss Tony says she can drive and watch. You about in the same boat with Miss Annette. See?
You know, that's all right, Tanya. We get to where we want to go, though.
See? This is what I was talking about. But we're going to sit up here and we're going to do some hashtagging, because we ain't going to be the only one walking here in Albany for Albany. We got our community that's going to be help walking with us, too. And my thing is, if you got to walk in your city and you just let me know, I'll walk for y'all, too, as well. I do the same thing, hashtagging y'all everywhere. And so she even laughed with you. You see that? Hold on.
Don't touch my phone.
Don't touch your phone.
Don't touch my phone.
Oh, my bad. But we are finna call it a night, guys. I enjoyed your stay, and if you ever in Albany, and
Hi, Miss Washington.
you want tickets to the show, bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
If you want tickets to the show, just email us, inbox us, and we only got one chair, so
I will, Tanya.
it's gonna be
Believe me, I will.
it's gonna be a tough fit, but we will get you all in that one chair. Until then,
What one chair? What one chair?
the rocking chair is only one chair in the audience.
Okay.
You see right now all the other chairs are full
Yeah.
with the technical
That's a big
team
round right there.
and all that stuff.
That's a
Right
big round right there.
Hmm?
That's a rocking chair.
This is a
Big round.
rocking chair.
Yeah, that's a rocking chair.
I ain't gonna tell you what that chair reminds me of, but
Anyway.
we will see you guys next Friday at 7 p.m. Me and Miss Annette.
I will be on time.
Miss Annette always on time.
But if the talk is late, Lord have mercy.
It ain't my fault. It's always technical difficulties. Never my fault. Never my fault. Never. I'm just playing. It has always been my fault. Miss Annette is always on time for some reason because this is Miss Annette's studio. So this is your studio. You can't help but be here on time.
Even your studio, anyway.
I gotta show up to work. She already here at work. She built the building. She turned the lights on and the air conditioning so we won't be hot in here. So she got the keys to the studio. And so,
You eat. So you be hungry?
say goodbye.
Good night. Have a good weekend.
Good night, guys. Oh, wait, hold on, wait.
Who that?
Wait. Oh, love y'all too, if I can.
If I can see your brain, Tanya, you gonna say.
Hold on.
All right, Tanya.
I'm trying to get off, but then Miss Diane said, "What about our brains? we gonna hold that a mystery." Y'all see my carpet burn?
Oh my God.
See my tragic carpet burn. Good night.
Good night, Tanya.
Here we go.